Hi everyone, this is Alex from Bandit Gaming, and today we're going to do a little Firewatch. I've been meaning to do this for quite a while, but the last 2 days I've had some serious problems with Elgato HD60, and I'm hoping today is going to be the day I've finally figured it out. So let's get on with this. I believe last time we left on day 2. Okay, so we're still on day 2, and we're going to see where we go from here. I mean, it's been a pretty awesome game up to now. Storyline was absolutely brilliant last playthrough, so let's see where we can get from here. Isn't that interesting? Just in case. Hope you all had a good weekend. Deadpool were absolutely awesome, and I hope you've all enjoyed it too. If you want to leave any comments about it, I'd be more than happy to read them. So let's get out of this place.
You wake up pretty early then, huh?
As soon as the sun comes up. Forest Service really frowns on us putting up curtains for some reason.
Can you see the communication wires from where you are?
I can see the poles, but I have no idea if the wire's in good shape or not. They run a good distance up to a spot called Beartooth Point. You just need to walk along them all the way up there and make sure everything's in ship shape.
Right, so was it Beartooth, or where are we looking? North? Okay, north of the canyon, so Thunder Canyon and up the trail to, yeah, Beartooth. Alright, so let's see what's going on at Beartooth.
The outhouse is gross today, and it will be gross forever.
Well, all the bacteria die during the winter, so anything you smell and don't like in there is your own brand, just so you know.
Ugh. Well, then I'm a disgusting animal.
Okay, so Beartooth seems to be pretty well marked out, so I think first few missions are probably going to be pretty straightforward walkthrough. At least I hope. So Beartooth. I mean, it's kind of easy to get lost, but I mean, I suppose this doesn't really matter which direction I take, so let's try these. Oh, no, definitely not the easy way. Does that say communication?
Oh, it's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
I don't know. Just used to spend a lot of time with our dog, Mayhem.
Mayhem? What kind of name is that?
He was a German Shepherd, big as a truck.
So why not call him Chevy?
Well, we walked out of the shelter, and there was some graffiti on a trash can, and it said Dicko Mayhem. And he walked over and peed all over it, and there you go.
That's a really cute story?
Anyway.
It is what it is.
And I'm sorry, I've just realised I haven't got my earphones on.
Sure, I'm just gonna keep...
So I bet you're hearing all this reverb straight through the mic.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good.
Hey, your button is still down.
No, I don't think he has any idea. I'm absolutely sure. Would you? All right, I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard. Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, I thought about it, and that story is cute, and, sorry, but you said we? You owned him with someone?
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here. Well, looks like I might have lost you. You could be down in one of those valleys. Call me if you need anything.
Sorry about that, there's always one that has to ring right in the middle of a video.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it. So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from me for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
Hey, so there are beer cans all over the ground up here leading up the hill.
That's annoying.
Yeah, thing is, there were a bunch down at that campsite yesterday.
Coincidence, maybe?
I don't think so. Same brand, everything.
These fucking kids.
Why do you think they'd be up here?
Hell if I know, but they better have stayed away from our communication stuff.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Okay, good. Any sign of those girls? Did they mess with anything?
I'll look around. Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Well, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Right, okay, so I'm looking for a clue. A clue that might lead me to the teens, which could have been the beer cans here. And we can but try. And here we are. Bingo. This has got to be the way.
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition, too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, Who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
Was he a ranger or something?
Oh, no. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
What, they couldn't handle your unique brand of charm?
Not many can.
Unsurprising.
Anyway, so it goes. Have fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know, I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
And it makes absolutely no sense to rappel just to here. And then, I'll climb, climb the rope. But, oh, right. Oh my god. Right. Okay. I see. I've got to open my eyes more. And I look so hard there as well. Right, there's got to be a clue. There's got to be a clue. And one more thing as well. I don't know if anyone else has heard the same rumour. I tend to keep my nose out any sort of media magazines. I don't like getting heads up on games. I really do like to do blind playthroughs, and I like to keep the reviewing side of things to myself. I don't like to, buy a game based on whether PlayStation magazine or Xbox magazine tell me they're okay. Wolverine 2. Apparently it's got a March release. Now, I am extremely psyched if that's true. But, so please leave in comments if it is true. If we do actually have a Wolverine 2 for March. Note. I'm really sorry about the reverb as well. I really did forget my headphones. Let's take a look at this.
Hey, who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the boxes. Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? The guy with the flashlight?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know him that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cash box.
Oh, really?
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
What do you think they're keeping in? What do they not want to have get out of there?
Oh, geez, so many things.
Should I just stop you now?
Maybe loads of hedgehogs.
Okay.
Thousands even. Full percentage points of the global hedgehog population.
Uh-huh.
The New Zealand government is up in arms. Where are all the hedgehogs? Well, folks are hiding them all in Wyoming. That's where they are. Who would do that and why? Haha. That is the real mystery.
Really glad I kept you in the loop. Thanks for all of the high-quality information.
Okay. I'll ask what's up if I talk to someone in the next few days who I think might know. I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Excuse me? Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea where to go. Their trail is pretty cold at this point.
You're out by Mule Point. No one would camp out in the fireweed. Well, I want you to stay out there as a favor to little old me.
My pleasure.
Okay, we know these young women are sloppy. They must have left some sort of trail.
Which is right down here. But then this is straight up against the fence. So I'm like totally lost. I am up the creek without a paddle. So right, so I'm just going to focus for a moment, have a good look round and see if I can find a clue. Something that I can latch onto.
Do you think those girls could be behind this fence?
Well, having once been an ornery young woman, the last thing I would do is climb a fence. Especially if I knew I was in trouble.
Yeah, I don't even know how I would get in.
It's really strange that that's out there, by the way.
Yeah, it's weird. Hey, you remember that guy from yesterday, the guy I saw hiking home?
Ah, the completely unmotivated vandal.
Yeah, that guy.
Go on.
Maybe he was from this fence place.
From the land of the fence.
Yes.
You know what? I'll make a note. You might be on to something.
Okay, so that were a no-go. So I'm completely lost. And a burned tree. Fascinating. But what I really want is a clue. Find the keys, so my objective is still the same. Hopefully it's going to be obvious when I run into it. I really hope I haven't got to like search this entire map looking for something so small. So no, supply drop, we've been up that. So there's nothing really stands out amongst anything else. There's no obvious clues. So I mean, I hope you guys can put up with this, because there's been absolutely no action of any kind for quite a while. We'll just keep it going through the burnt area. And see if we can find anything that could lead us to some female teenagers. I mean they probably left already. Yeah. It's that scary guy from previous
I take it you
night.
fell
I
prey
don't
to the
know
Forest
anything, so-
Service's big recruiting effort? When it comes to, how the hell you ended up out here?
I saw the job in the paper and figured, what the heck?
What the heck? I've got no ties and no life. Better go spend what's left of it in utter loneliness.
Something like that?
Yeah, thanks to last summer, the bump in Forest Service budget actually allowed for us to advertise for the job. Glad it worked.
What happened last summer that accounted for this windfall?
Jeez. I mean, the federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the ground? Ring a bell?
Yellowstone is 15 miles away. Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago, they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. There were reports that the entire park was gone. Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news. I mean, what the hell's he gonna do? Smoke jump in and snuff one out for the Gipper?
So what should they have done?
I don't even know. By the time the Yellowstone folks realized the little fires weren't gonna burn themselves out, 100,000 acres were gone. It's Yellowstone, you know? People don't want to touch it. But we touch it every single day. But hey, I got a 30 cents an hour raise because we can't have another fiasco. Like the goddamn park can burn down again.
Okay, so we are getting some clues. I think it's just keep moving forward. But what I really want to do is drop a rope down here. And that completely didn't sound right. Lower a rope. You know, I want to place one, but no, so it's not a rope. So, I mean, is it worth quickly, you know, investigating? Hopefully, this will be worth our time. Well, I say hopefully. Right, so let's concentrate a little while we take a good look around here.
Wow, I'm on top of a natural bridge out here.
Really? Is it a complete arch?
No, I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across the canyon.
Well, you're a regular Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing.
Okay, so up to now this has been relentless. We've tried so many places, and up to now all we've got is a bit of backstory. So I'm hoping we can reveal some more by just continuing. They did have a conversation about whether or not I could cross that natural bridge, so just let's hope we can get across. Or find the teams. That's all I'm focused on at the moment. So if I keep quiet for a moment, maybe, you know, and maybe I might find a clue. Alright, so you're probably wondering why I'm juddering around, and I just don't know which way to take. So we got this... Oh, right. Alright, my bad. I thought we had a route to the left, so let's continue. To any newcomers too, anyone who's never been to my channel, I'd really appreciate if you could drop a like or a comment, a suggestion, anything you'd like to see. Basically anything really. You know, if there's anything you want to know about me, anything in particular. You know, I'm always up for conversation. If you want to add me on PSN, you can always request my ID. I'm more than happy to join in a multiplayer. I may not be brilliant, but I'm more than happy to join in. So thinking cap on, and so it's looking like we've got two routes here. Now I'm really unsure here, so I think I'm just going to go quiet for a few moments and check this out. Right, so cash bar, 306, so cash 306. Now I'm going to try and remember this. I'm not sure if it's relevant, but I suppose a screenshot wouldn't kill me. Maybe we're actually getting somewhere.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do. I'm back at the shale slide. You know, the one that nearly killed me yesterday.
You ready to give it another shot?
Do I seriously have to?
To get down to 5 Mile Creek? Yeah, afraid so. It's quite a ways downhill from here.
Ugh.
Okay, so that's back where we were yesterday. Well, not literally yesterday, but in game time. So I guess I should have followed my instinct and took the rope down. But it's points like this that always make me so much more curious of what's further down the path. But never mind. You know, I didn't actually recognise this place at first. Not until I actually said where the place were. So let's just continue with the story for now.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I'd talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn. I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
That seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is. I have entered the teen zone.
Oh, really? And where's that?
It's the name of a magazine for girls. It's on the ground here at their camp. Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you...
It's another one of those magazines. These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication. Ah, found my sheets!
So they did break into your tower.
Looks like... Their tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah, good thinking. Well, they're gone, for sure.
How can you tell?
Well, the girls left someone, me, I guess, a note.
Well, what's it say?
Threatening to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you? Henry, did you attack or do anything that could be perceived as an attack to these campers?
No, well, hey, I didn't do this. Okay, someone or something went to town here, but it wasn't me.
Because I told you to scare them, not assault them.
Yeah, I took their whiskey back at the lake, but that just felt like, I don't know, the cost of doing business.
That's different, okay? And I don't blame you.
This is, I don't know, weird as hell, but it wasn't me.
It's okay. I believe you. Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know, but they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back, and we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.